Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to take you to my garden. I'm taking you to my soul garden. Not this minute, but in a little while. Finding a comfortable posture and being undisturbed is the most important thing that we can do because we are being aware also and returning to our senses. So, as a composition, it's like we're making a cake. We have the different parts of it. We have the icing parts and we have the filling parts. And so we put these things together, just like being comfortable, being undisturbed, returning to our senses. We got three different things right there. Maybe some strawberries or whipped cream. Anyway, doing this now. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, except to go on to a pleasant journey of self-improvement. This is mindfulness and meditation. I know there are many kinds of practices that one can enjoy, experience. In these podcasts, I'm speaking about a simple way, a way that utilizes our own feelings, our own internal attributes, bodily processes, to help us focus our attention, and then a sense of learning, a sense of curiosity, a sense of being open to gently and slowly as necessary to accept and allow yourself look at whom you are. And from this self-knowledge, from these realizations, to help change yourself. It's in it. It's you. You are the helms person of your ship of life. You need keep one hand on the rudder to help you maintain a sense of steadiness. And so we return to the foundation of our own physicality to do this. It is easy. It is simple. And it is something that every human being shares. So it's a good thing altogether. Now, coming to our senses easily, coming to our senses with tranquility, with a sense of grace. For you are here. You have already succeeded in just being, arriving. These thoughts have already echoed and reverberated through your mind, through your heart and your soul. No matter what, you cannot undo what has been done. We're here to gain greater perception. Let's begin by being aware of our posture. Maybe you're laying down. Maybe you're standing up. I prefer sitting on a sofa, on one's bed, on the floor, on a pillow, on a rolled up blanket. Whatever is comfortable for you. You need make these decisions and undisturbed so that you're not interrupted, having to return to port to slow your journey or to interrupt your journey. It's not fair to you. Don't sabotage yourself. I say these things because they are important, not just to pass time or take up words. Finding a comfortable posture inside of your physicality. Your mind is next. What's going on inside? You're comfortable now? Okay. Do you feel your body's temperature? What do you hear? What do you taste? Smell when you breathe next time through your nose. What do you smell? I hope you are smiling. I hope you are fine. And if you're not, that's okay. We're here to gather together and share. And we will improve. We are here to do that together. Let our energies be shared and rise together. Within the context of your body, that we've begun to investigate your temperature. Cool, warm. You know what this represents, your temperature, right? The action of your muscular system, the reverberation of your body, your life force. It's a pretty awesome thing that we're talking about. Creature, Homo sapien, human being, you, me, your name, mine. It is easy to think of yourself in the third person. It's like what? Mindfulness and meditation ask that we think of these things. We think of anything and everything and perceive it in a sense of wisdom, in a sense of observing or being a witness of, that we might learn from. as much as you're aware of your temperature, make an extra effort to be aware of your breathing and your pulsing. Your pulsing meaning your heart squeezing blood through your vascular system. Pulsing. You pulse, right? You have a pulse. People say my pulse is 60 beats a minute. Once every moment or once every second, their heart squeezes. Okay. That's a for instance. Everyone is unique. Everything is changing. So there are concepts that one needs to develop, in my opinion, to help one become a better meditator and mindfulness person. And it is like this. The universe is constantly changing. There's never been two moments the same. And that each of us is a unique human being, a unique experience upon this planet that we call Earth. There are so many miracles for us to pay attention to, think about, to return to our senses about, to widen our perspective, that we might find a sense of awe, of wisdom, reverence, of wonder about. This is why we're here. This is what we need. This is what sustains our being. Energy. We've all gained a comfortable posture undisturbed, and we're thinking about our temperatures and our breath and our pulse. And all of these things together help facilitate and sustain our lives. So we feel a trembling, a quivering sensation, oftentimes ignored and sometimes feared. But we are allowing this feeling to envelope us, immerse in the sense of our own aliveness. Because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about being alive, vibrating with life, energy, oxygen, food, water. We're doing it. We're alive. You are a foundation for your being. You carry your awareness around. It is the vehicle that you have that has been developing for 1 billion years. Temperature, comfortable, breathing, pulsing, shimmering with ecstatic magic, because that's what you are. You are a bundle of miracles. That's what you are. Breathing long and slow, purposefully, with a sense of sensuosity, a feeling of your own glowing presence, knowing this, accepting and allowing this to be. You and I, we need to feel our foundation vibrating. If you like with ecstasy, it is there. If you are uncertain, that's okay too. Just allow yourself to be. It will come. If this is your first time, then it may very well not be that you are allowing yourself to be yourself. And that's okay. Hello? We're all human beings. We've all gone through these things or are going through them. Okay. First started to think about these physical sensations, I couldn't even feel my heart. I had to put my fingers on my opposite wrist crease, under the thumb, facing up, to find my own heartbeat. It took me a few practices to be able to be aware of my heart. And then to become aware of one's own shimmering essence. It's here. It's always here. It is you and I that are forgetful or ignore ourselves. It can take time. It's almost that you acknowledging your aliveness, your vibration, and allowance and acceptance. That is not necessarily so easily to do. I get it. I've been through it too. As one practices more regularly, it is easy to find oneself in the sea of life. Easier. It is why we are here, to meditate, to practice mindfulness. There is a very important saying, I believe it was Socrates, 2,000 years, more or less. Know thyself. to thine own self be true. That's what we're talking about. You need start inside yourself. You need to make a foundation upon which you can build, upon which you can plant. So I'm going to take you to my garden now, visualizing in your minds a hillside, and there is a meadow, and it is green and full of flowers and green grass. And it is a small garden, but everything already has been tilled, so the earth is dark brown and rich. And as you look around, you see in the distance the ocean, pearly blue. You see the shore. You see other hills and mountains in the distance, covered with forest and fields. Higher you see the clouds in the sky, pure white and fluffy. The sun high overhead, bright yellow. And here we are in our garden that rests ever so gently in one soul. It's a big meadow. We can fit everyone in. Visualizing yourself. You can come and help me today. Please. Find a characteristic you would like to improve in yourself. And in the following way, say, I am, whatever it is, this character. Let's say strong. I am strong. 1, 2, 3. I am strong. This is a very good way to seed. It is direct into your soul garden. I recommend this way to speak when you are seeding. And you should be seeding, in my opinion, all day. When you breathe and remember your own being, when you have an aha moment, seed, I am curious, kind, friendly, compassionate, understanding, helpful. These are all great traits. All great characteristics and virtues. Let's get playing in this garden. Plant all you want. There's plenty of room. I like flowers. I like it all. I love planting. I love nurturing. And this is what we're talking about. When you do meditation and mindfulness practice like what we're doing, what do you think we're doing? We're instilling in ourselves better virtues. Understanding ourselves from different perspectives. We are developing an awareness of our very own foundation, not of something else, but of us, of you, of me. This is hands-on. This is not to be a one-sided conversation. Your participation is every bit as important as mine. I am humbled by your presence. I want to invite you to stay here on the hillside and spend your day thinking of your self-improvement, of your flowing awareness as you breathe, as your heart pulses, as your body shimmers in ecstasy. I invite you to stay with me.